There we go. And we are live for Formula Virtual Racing Season 3, Round 1. It is at the Red Bull Ring. And here we are. Once again, I am joined by Mr. Meme1. We are back for another season. How are you doing, Brendan? I am very good, and I just realised the game audio is extremely loud, so we're going to have to just adjust that. There we go, we're back, we are ready. Austria qualifying, new drivers and new teams. We're ready to go, it's exciting, the excitement is building up. And the battle for pole position, of course, is the first thing that we need to encounter. So, it's a very short lap, you can get about 4 runs in here. And what else do you think we can see from this qualifying session?
Let's see, the strategy is usually a soft hard or soft medium, but maybe one person might think, I'll go for the alternate strategy, like the hard compared to tyre, and maybe do something different. But mostly it's just going to be people just doing runs with the softs and just trying to get as fast as possible, so it's more of a conventional quality than most. Oh, Jay's already out, and that's how you mark the start of a season.
Oh dear God, Jay, what have you done this time? Oh, if we go on board with Aaron, who is replacing Krem for today, we can see, oh, Jay, how'd you do that? Come on.
Jay, you are plug.
Yeah, I think it's time to bring that phrase back again, but first laps are now being set. We will get the adjust of pace. Somebody saying, can I come if there's only 19 drivers? There is going to be 20. One is just joining mid-qualifying.
Yep, that's VRT Benjamin. He's one of the favourites for the title this season, as long as he does all the races.
Yeah, that's what the delay was. We were waiting for him. He is joining in a few moments. He will be here. So unfortunately, that is the problem with that. But first time is set for Mara McFall, 103.1. Not a bad lap. The predicted pole position time is a 102 flat, seemingly. So we might see.
Aaron set his first time with a 103.1. Is that
bad.
Rich or something?
And Enzo goes with a 103.8. Jack with a 103.1. Oh, very close between the two. Jack, of course, racing for the Haas outfit this season. He hates the car and he hates the team, is what we're hearing. F1 Hub, he's a reserve for today, replacing Costas Dragus with a 103.2. Tyler goes fourth with a 103.4. We know that time can be improved on. Let's see, Lewis McWilliam in the Constructors' Championship car, replacing Tyler for this season. Provisional pole with a 103.1. We will be seeing improvements on that, as we see Grommet Cup going in with a 104.3, and his teammate with a 103.8.
Now let's see. Lap CJ went 9th there, 104.2.
Let's see, is there anybody else on lap? Sam Davis coming around the final corners, down into the right-hander. Want to keep the car in the apex. Last season's Drivers' World Champion. Where's this lap going to put him? It's going to put him in provisional pole position. Red Bull lockout so far. That's a great lap from Sam Davistay, as we will see the rest of the times we're putting in. Kyle is currently starting a lap. Would you like to talk us through this one?
Yeah. So going through turn 1. Oh, well.
Oh, great job, Kyle. Great job.
We will abort that one.
That's the end of that. As we can see some more people.
Yeah, Benjamin's in. It's just showing him as Pierre Gasly.
No, it's his VRT Benjamin on my screen.
It says Pierre Gasly on mine, okay?
Yeah, Ben will most likely be starting from the back as he did join mid-quali. Danny's just started his lap. Do you want to continue with this?
Yeah, well, so he's already through turn 1 and he hasn't invalidated, unlike Kyle. Now braking for... Yeah, a bit of a lock-up. Oh, we see her there. Honestly, that corner's very... was annoying for traction. And now... braking... into for us at turn 4 actually, although it really is turn 3. So now, as we're coming in to 2 left-handers here, first one you're taking 5th gear usually, and next one you're taking in 6th. Oh, it's invalidated.
Unfortunately for Danny, had camper there with the invalidation. Junior is now on his lap. He's coming around in the middle sector. We'll wait and see what he can do here racing for Ferrari this season. He won't be here every week, as of course he is an up-and-coming GT Sport racer, so he is doing some more stuff with that, but he's going to be giving it his all. Nice to see he's here for the Ferrari outfit, of course, Ferrari with an all-new lineup, very close to the curb for Junior. Let's see where this lap can put the Ugandan, the only African Well, no, we've 2 South Africans.
The P9.
But it puts him in P9. Not a bad lap from Junior. Let's see any more people. The 2 Williamses are currently on laps. Not a great season for Williams last season. But we'll wait and see. Kyle Davis stay confident that Red Bull will for sure get the constructors. Why do I not believe? No, I can't. We genuinely can't tell. It is so close. Here.
Oh, Darby was out just as Tim Wentic starting his lap. Scarlet Witch is also starting a lap. The only female on the grid.
Yeah, she's on the middle of a lap. We've been on board with the Williams for this lap so far. We'll see coming around the middle sector, the roaring red hot brakes on that Williams car. Very wide. Bit of a mistake for the Williams.
No, but she's so down that means she can keep the lap.
Yeah, of course, you just want to get a banker time in here in the Red Bull ring. Because qualifying is normally very close here. It's quite close once again. Let's see where this lap will put the Williams. It's going to be P14. Not a great lap. That can definitely be improved on. Tim Wentic also on a lap as he's now coming up. That is a Red Bull in front of him with Lewis McWilliam. Jack Redmond's just beaten. No, he was always ahead of Aaron. Somebody's bumped up the standings. I believe it was Kyle. As Aaron goes on provisional pole position with a 102.853.
We know he's quick round Austria.
Yeah, very nice lap for Aaron. Of course, he's replacing Karem today. Karem, unfortunately, had some wheel issues. He's getting his wheel back tomorrow, but he couldn't race today, unfortunately.
I don't think exactly pad was probably the best off.
Yeah, he was going to race on the pad, but he couldn't, unfortunately. He just didn't decide. He decided he wasn't going to go for it. Enzo King, last few seasons Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Nice winner.
P6 actually.
Juan has gone on P6. Not a bad job. Juan had a great race here last season. He bagged the first podium. He could have won the race, to be honest, but
yeah, he said himself he could have won maybe a few races.
Yeah, he said himself that, but because it was very difficult to win a race last season. It was a highly competitive grid, but he's going to be giving it his all. Danny Headcamp on his second attempt at a flying lap. Of course, we've seen he had that mistake. Seemingly he's having some gear shifter problems. I think they're fixed, however, as Lewis has retired from the session. Oh, he's crashed in the pit lane.
Oh,
Lewis.
A high level of intelligence displayed, but he hasn't even crashed in the pit lane. He actually crashed in the exit, and that's terminal damage. If you just look at where he is, there's a Haas coming around.
Lewis.
Oh, Harry's actually went third.
That is the third pit lane crash for Lewis in his F4 career in qualifying. I don't think he's finished one qualifying. I genuinely don't think he's done it. Oh, he did. He did once. But that is very embarrassing for Lewis. The Red Bull Masterclass, or what was it? The Davestay X McWilliams Master Plan. Not going very well as CJ invalidates coming around the final corner.
I mean,
they're not doing too bad, but I think a 103.1 is going to be beaten by a few people here.
Yeah, Lewis is really quick around Austria, so he'll be very disappointed with that mistake. Junior is taking a nice exploration. No, get out of people's way.
Ah, okay. Oh, Junior, please tell me you didn't just do what I think you just did. He hasn't validated, however, so he can still get a nice slap in if he does want to. As Harry's in third position, as you said, Brendan. Not doing too bad. The two AlphaTauris currently both haven't set laps. Of course, we know Ben with the glitch will most likely be starting from the back of the grid, unfortunately. As he's... I hope that lap counter is wrong, but it is currently telling me Ben is on a 5-minute 41.
What?
Jay lasted 2.5 minutes. I don't even think he did last 2.5 minutes. His girlfriend will be disappointed if that is the case, but... Oh, I realised I can't say that. Can't realise I can't say that. Oh well.
Why?
It's done, it's there.
You criticise me for making jokes that are a little edgy.
Yeah, I know, but I realised I shouldn't have. Tim Wentic now on a qualifying lap.
I could say something here right now, but I would probably get lynched.
Yes, you would. Tim Wentic down into turn 4, number 42. Alfa Romeo, teammates with Karem for this season. They are the favourites to win the Constructors' Championship. They're both extremely quick drivers. Let's see what the Dutchman can set. Of course, for those who follow other racing leagues and follow Vision Racing League, you'll know Ben and Tim have a slight history of stuff around Austria. In the VRL...
Let's just go to lap 34, and you'll find out what.
No, just don't leave here as Tim. Third position for the Alfa Romeo. It's going to be an Alfa Romeo 1-3. Not looking bad for the two Alfa Romeos. Of course, when you get a replacement in, it is a little bit risky.
Just slowed down. He invalidated someplace, so...
He's going to go again, however. He does, as we said, short lap around Austria. Tyre wear is quite low. You can do a lot of laps.
Oh yeah, you've got the brothers.
Oh, Junior in the gravel. Here. Junior has made a mistake. He's in the gravel at the exit of turn... is that turn 7? Yes, I believe it is. He's in the gravel.
Oh, just a note, some of the brothers, some of these drivers have joined us once again, Kyle Dallesty and Baldywell.
And stop slagging the way we say tree. It's just how it is. Austria is normally pretty hectic.
Oh no, we got Ferrari off.
Do keep up, Brendan. Do keep up, Brendan. I did say that about 2 minutes ago.
He was still there.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
He was still...
Sam Daviste is on an out lap, actually. Jack Redmond is currently on his time lap. Oh no, he's made a mistake. I believe he's a second down. Aaron is on a time lap as well. No, he's not. He's on an in lap. As Ben is now going to come across the line to set a time. Where's it going to go? It is a 102.4 for Benjamin Bulwark. That is a very nice lap indeed. A tenth of a second on pole. He can go faster. That's the thing. He can do a 101.9, I believe. Of course, it's difficult to do that in the pressures of qualifying. Getting very congested in the middle sector.
I'd say a 101.9, if everything went right, yeah, possibly.
Oh, he can do it in time trial. I doubt he can do it in short qualifying. Wouter Lotter starting a lap as well. Probably.
Just look at that gap between Harry and Jack. It's 102.756.
Very close.
102.765. You just switched the numbers.
Jean Waller saying bug still exists. Yes, unfortunately it does. He'll be starting in last for this race. Sam Davistate's coming around. He's a tenth of a second up. Where will this lap put him? He'll put him in third position. Not a bad lap for the Red Bull. 102.6. Of course, we've seen his qualifying. He qualified 10th here last season. He's now in third position. The champion, of course. Getting enough. I see Tyler Davison also on the lap. He's 9 tenths down, so he's aborted that lap. Oh, he's on an in lap, I believe. Thomas Main is on a lap. We haven't seen much of him this qualifying session. Of course, he's moved away from the Ferrari outfit. We aren't used to seeing him in a Mercedes, as his ERS is down, so I think he's aborted that lap as well. Who else is on laps? Danny has gone 14th with a 103.5, so he hasn't got off to as good a start as he did last season. Of course, he hasn't been doing as much sim racing these days, so his pace might have dropped a slight bit, as we've 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this qualifying session. Harry's taken a spin after turn 1.
Oof, that's probably going to damage the tyres a bit.
Yeah, they're old tyres, so I think he might have did a lap on them, but still.
Yeah, he'll have to, no, but even still, he'll have to start the race on them.
Tim Wentic is about to start a lap. Let's see where he can go. We'll keep an eye on him throughout, as Thomas Main is in the pits. He had turned off his ERS. Junior is starting a lap. That's an invalidation straight away. Not good from Gift Pichero. Kyle is on a lap. He's less than a tenth up. Let's see where he can go into the final 2 corners. Very, very beautiful corners if you can nail them. Let's see where this lap puts him. It's only good enough for P12.
He said he'd probably be P15, so I guess that's a bit of
an improvement. It's an improvement. Is
on Chloe set 140, so he's ahead of CJ.
Yeah, CJ's been very disappointing. I know he can do quicker though, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. As here comes Tim round the final 2 corners into turn number 8 and into turn number 9. You really gotta watch for validations on these. Where's this lap gonna put Tim Wentic? P4. Not bad for the Alfa Romeo. 102.7 for Tim. Aaron's saying our timer is off by 30 seconds. Yep, it's Codemasters. It's guaranteed to be. We know that by now. So there is still 2 minutes and 10 left in the session. Still plenty of time for laps to be set here in the Austria. You can get about 2 laps in there. That's an outlapper. And nearly 2 laps almost. Here comes Volder.
Pit, so he's probably done for the session. It'd be very touch and go if he was to be able to get out in time.
Probably. Volder goes 14th. Not too bad for the Renault. He's currently outscoring his teammate in this qualifying. I know it's not
But look how
outscoring.
old the tyres are.
Yeah, he's had 3 laps on them, so it's a bit stupid to do that many laps. The soft hard might be the option there. Although he is out of the top 10, so he will get fresh. His teammate, CJ now, is currently on the lap through the middle sector. Not doing too bad. This looks a fairly steady lap. Of course, CJ got a bit of a reputation for himself last season. He's looking to improve on that. He made a lot of mistakes, but he's going to improve on that. Here he goes. Cross the line. CJ is going to put himself in P17. So, still not great.
Yeah, he's been beaten by Water. And
I was going to say the man, but the woman who's in front of him is currently getting slipstream from Tyler, which is to only be expected. And if you get that joke, you get it. I'm not explaining it. But, let's see what the Williams can say. Juan pulling out of the way, the Williams teammate. So, Juan currently in 10th, which is a bit disappointing compared to his performances last season. But, of course, the level has been upped, so you gotta keep up with it. As that's qualifying over for us, we know there's still 30 seconds remaining on everyone's timings. Carson saying he, so he obviously understands. Let's see where this lap can put the Williams. A little bit wide through turn number 8. Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's qualifying.
All the DRS is gone.
Still might get another lap in. Oh no, it's this and next lap. So that is it. Benjamin Bulwark, whoever is on the lap, he's invalidated as well, so there'll be no improvement for him. Sam Davistay is a 10th of a second down, but he's going to keep it pushing, I imagine, to try set a lap in, according to what Aaron said with 30 seconds.
Well there, so
yeah, so the track is evoluting there.
And checkered flag.
Checkered flag is out. Sam Davistay stays third. Aaron has invalidated. That's it for him. Tim Wentig has pulled off to the left hand side, so that's it for him. Jack has stayed 4th. Harry now is the next man. He's also invalidated. Tyler's invalidated. Enzo is the next man who we'll see to set an actual lap time as he comes through turn number 8 and into turn number 9. Let's see where this can put Enzo King, the Azerbaijan race winner. Where's it going to put him? P8. Not too bad. That drops Lewis down to 9th. Juan on a lap as well. He's up by a 10th. This will pop him. This will actually keep him in P11 as he's getting a little bit of slipstream off Tim. That just seems to lose him a bit of time. I don't think he gained that much. Through turn 8. Into turn 9. Oh, very close in the exit. This isn't going to be a great lap for Juan. No, it's not an improvement. CJ...
No, it's actually an improvement by about 2 thousandths. But he's pretty much in the best position outside top 10, so...
And that's it, that's qualifying. Very anticlimactic, I'm not going to lie to you. That wasn't great at all.
Him to cross the line.
Benjamin Bulwark won't be starting from pole unless he doesn't get the glitch. I'm sure he's kicking himself if he does get the glitch. Danny's on automatic gears.
Why?
His gears are broken. His paddle shifters are broken. So that's unfortunate. We'll have to see, does Ben glitch, and will it be Aaron McFall on pole to take his 3rd F4 pole position? As Benjamin Bulwark sets the fast time of the session with a 102.4, 102.5 for Aaron. Sam Davistay in 3rd position, followed by P&B Mac, Tim Wentic. Then we have F1 Hub Tyler, will start 7th, followed by Enzo Lewis in 9th. Brady starts 10th, Juan 11th. Third FIFA will start 12th, bit of a disappointing qualifying for the most race wins. Kyle will start in 13th position. Mediocre qualifying, but it's improvement on where he was. Walter will start in 14th. CJ will start in 15th, followed by Junior, who will start 16th. Danny Headcamper 17th. Chroma Cup will start 18th, Scott, which in 19th. And the man who crashed out, Jay Bratcher, he'll start 20th.
Oh yeah, Lewis, he was on a 102.6 when he had to crash.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That would have put him P3 or 4.
Yeah, maybe. But here we go. We'll have to wait and see. Does Ben start from the back, or does he start from pole? I'm sure everyone wants him to start from the back, and I'm sure he wants him. And of course Jack, because Jack isn't his teammate. Danny is. I'm sure him himself and Danny will want them to start from pole. Brendan, let's do some early predictions. Who do you think is going to win today?
Either way, I'd say it's Ben's, considering his Austria.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, I'll say that. Plus, in Austria you can overtake.
So, a last to first to start the season for Benjamin Bowick. He'll start it like he ended it. The last to first in Monza, which was the third final race of the season. Of course, he had a disappointing race in Canada, and he had a great race in Brazil, but he didn't take the win. So, it'll be interesting to see as the strategies are going on. It'll be interesting to see. Does anybody go
he has been glitched. Sam's P2.
Then he has been glitched. He's at the back. He's in last position. As I thought the formation lap wasn't on there for a second, that kind of scared me.
But he does get free tyre choice.
Yeah, he does get free tyre choice, which is a good thing. He's gone for hards as he's stuck on the grid. He's getting some launch control in. As strategies then, we'll get them up in a moment's time. Let us know in the comments who will win. Carson saying Tyler for the win today. So, bit of a bold prediction. Let's see, let's hear the rest of your predictions. See where you think everyone will finish. Could we see another shock winner? A shock winner would be really good to start off the season, wouldn't it? Or maybe not then.
Perhaps. The thing is, who would be the shock winner?
I really don't know. We could see even Lewis maybe take a win.
Yeah,
Tyre choice. Thomas will be on the mediums, CJ on the hards, Junior on mediums, Danny hards, Jack Blackaby on the hards, Scalawich on the mediums, Gerald the softs, and Ben on the Oh, Ben! With a bit of a half spin, just about catches it. That's going to leave him a little bit nervous for the start of the race. Aaron heating his tyres and backing up Sam Davestay greatly.
Oh, got Benjamin and Jay at the back of the grid.
That's just polar opposites. That's just polar opposites in a nutshell. Somebody think Danny will win today. Okay, bold from Borbune, but we'll see.
I mean, Karam said Benjamin will be easy if he keeps out of trouble with home V11.
Yes, but that's another task on his hands as we're lining up on the grid. Here we go then. Thank you to the 16 of you watching at the moment. Your views are greatly appreciated. Make sure to go check out the Instagram at Formula Visual Racing. Jerome Muller say, I want to see a backflip this race. We had that in Netherlands. Can we see another backflip as we head down to turn 3? The excitement is building. We are getting ready for season 3 to get underway. Ben is on the grid. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's going to be a start light glitch again, but that doesn't matter.
Where are we going to?
Jack's jumped the start, but we go racing in Austria for the first time in season 3. It's a jump start from P&B Mac, but down into turn 1, Sam Davestay side by side with Aaron McFall. Are we all through turn 1 cleanly? I believe we are. There's a bit of contact in the midfield between somebody. I believe Gromit Cup was involved in that one. Down into turn 3 we go. Sam Davestay and Aaron McFall side by side. Aaron's nearly hit the back of Jack Redmond. There's a McLaren good pile driving. Brady Pollock into turn 1. Absolute pile driving. There's been a bit of a collision between Gromit Cup and CJ. Down into turn number 4 we go. Sam Davestay takes what will be the effective lead. Aaron and Sam still side by side. Yellow flag in sector 2. Jay's had a bit of a collision.
Hang on, there's damage for Benjamin.
Benjamin is damaged. Sam Davestay takes the effective lead of the Austrian Grand Prix as Jack Redmond did jump the start. Which is unfortunate. He would have a drive-through penalty to serve. Big slide for Harry F1 Hub. A very action-packed lap 1. Ben has damage, you said. Yes, he does. Right end plate damage for him. I believe there was a collision involving Jay and Scott Witch as well, which was unfortunate. Sam Davestay says the fastest lap of the race, as of course Jack's lap was invalid. Yellow flag in sector 3. Has somebody crashed?
CJ.
Oh, spinner CJ. CJ's around. Starting season 3 just like he ended season 2, facing the wrong way, unfortunately for him. As Durrani overtakes side by side between Enzo King and Juan Hernandez. We've seen Juan at a Ferrari go absolute action-packed last season. He's trying it again. He's got a great move off into there. Is there a Renault of Water? Gonna look for a move on Thomas Main. Thomas on the mediums, looking quite lackluster. Tim's gone for a move on Aaron. Juan's gone for a move on Brady. The two Alfa Romeos having a nice little scrap here. Of course, Aaron isn't loyal to the team as he is reserve. He ain't gonna be letting anyone through.
Oh, Brady. He tried to keep it down the inside, but it just wasn't quite.
Yeah, no, that's not a good idea. As Junior's already picked up a first penalty of the race. Ben has pit for the medium compound tyres. He'll have to make another stop at the end, surely. Heading on to lap 3, Jack Redmond is going to have to hit this. Sorry, he's going to have to serve as drive-through this lap. He's did a good job so far, keeping ahead of Sam Davise. As Enzo has got past Lewis. Not bad from Enzo. As Thomas is going to have another run on Rotor Lauder up into turn number 3. Is the Mercedes man going to go for it? We've seen he had a great race here last season, Thomas, until the last lap, of course. He's gone for it. Thomas Main down the inside of the Renault. Renault with the switchback of dreams, as Mr. Hayden Coults would call it. And he's got it done quite nicely. Danny isn't struggling too much on the automatic gears, thankfully enough for him. Sam Daviste is going to look for a move on Jack, I believe, here. He knows Jack has a drive-through. It will appear on the top left-hand corner of his screen. He's going to have to try find a way past the Hassman. So here we go.
I don't know. No, but Jack definitely jumped a start from.
Yeah, he did. He's in the pits. He's gone for a drive-through penalty into the pits. Doesn't want to push it too much. Don't get a speeding. He's got the speed down nicely. In for the first drive-through penalty of the season. Goes to the Irishman, who is in. This unleashes Sam Daviste into the lead of the race. He's being hunted down by Tim Wentic. Is anybody going to look to have a nice move? Harry has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Is Enzo going to try something on Brady maybe down into turn number 3? Which is effectively turn 2. Tyler Davis is going to look to get past Harry.
P16.
P16. So he's come out just behind Gromit Cup, which isn't too bad for the Irishman. He can fight his way back. Of course, it is Austria, so anything can happen. Side-by-side moment between Tyler and Harry, the two Britsmen.
Tim Wendick's in the lead.
Tim Wendick has got past Sam Davis. They've completely missed that. Unfortunately, we very apologise for that. But it is an action-packed race. But Tim is now in the lead of the Grand Prix on his second ever FER race.
Oh God,
There's somebody saying maybe now Ben will crash for Tim. They're not teammates in this, they are rivals. So I don't know if they will. But of course, if they do, we all know that it's on purpose, so they can't really do that. Starter didn't find a way past Harry there when we did jump off them. Oh, somebody very wide in the back. That is Junior, I believe. He's gone very wide in the back. He's lost a position out to Thomas Main. So that's unfortunate. But he's disconnected. He's disconnected. We'll have to get him another invite there. But he has disconnected from the session, Danny Headcamper. Or has he? Okay, no, he hasn't. His internet's just dreadful. Tyler's found a way past Harry at turn 3. The racing point now ahead. Of course, Harry was meant to be his teammate, but he has dropped to a reserve driver role for the season. As Jay picks up a 3-second penalty.
Pretty much.
Kyle and Lewis now side by side. Very slow through there. Kyle getting a beautiful move done. He's up 3 positions. Would you like to run through our winners and losers quickly?
Yeah, I'll just get to that now. Well, Tim Wentig's the big winner. He's now in the lead from P4. Sam Davis, he's done well enough. Aaron's lost out a bit. But our biggest news is probably Jack for jumping that start.
Oh, contact! Water and Stiller Jr. Big crash. They've hit each other. And Water's now facing into the wall. And Junior is in the gravel trap, which he did visit in qualifying. So sorry to overcut there, but that was quite a hefty collision. Not sure what happened. But something did happen, alright. Is Aaron McFall going to try and make a move on Sam? He's not close enough. Lewis is boxing for a set of hands. He's had to get a wing change. Maybe a bit of contact between himself and Kyle, possibly.
He's went for the mediums. There's no way.
No, they're not getting the end.
Just no.
CJ going to look for a move on the Williams. Can be a fairly self-explanatory move, I believe. He did develop quite a bit of overspeed. Is going to hold it down the inside? Yes, she is. Not a bad job from the Williams. Going to get a better exit. Who's going to get the best one? It's going to be CJ. As Enzo and Kyle seem to be having a bit of a scrap side by side. Moment through turn 5. They're staying side by side. This is very dangerous. Could end in tears for one of them. It's going to be ending in tears for Kyle, who stays behind. As Harry's in the gravel. Harry's around at the same point. We literally seen Gift Fitzgerald and Walter Lotterspin. This is too much to keep up with. This is a great race so far.
We've seen similarities. We are seeing some drivers and making mistakes there, like there was last season. Last season it was Marcus Dawn who made the mistake there.
As Harry, of course, got that puncture last season. He's into the pits for an early stop now. I imagine he'll be going for a set of hard tyres to make... No, he's going for a set of mediums. So it's going to be a soft, medium, soft, maybe?
Yeah, probably something like that. Unless he's that good on tyre where he could actually drive the tyres again.
I don't know if he is, as we're going to see Jack attacking Danny Head Camper maybe in the next few laps, of course serving his drive-through penalty at the start of his race for a jump start. He led the race briefly for the first 3 laps, but of course that wasn't going to last after he did have to serve his drive-through.
And Thomas are
CJ and Tori having a battle now, side by side, between the Williams and the Renault. Here we go, down into turn number 5. Karem asking, why am I talking loudly and whispering? I don't know. But here we go. The Williams and the Renault. Of course, this just feels like the historic days, seeing a Williams and a Renault battling. We haven't seen this in real Formula 1 in ages. Rain at the end of the race. We have just been informed from Ben's brother there is rain at the end of the race.
That will be interesting.
This has just changed completely. Thanks for the information, by the way. But this is changing. And so it goes, picking up a 3-second time penalty as the Williams and the Renault are still battling the outer sector. Oh, there's kind contact made. And we're just facing the wrong way. Space obviously wasn't left as Juan has made the move. Juan and Tyler side by side now. The other Williams added with another Britsman. They're staying side by side. This is quite dangerous. Through here, we've seen a lot of drivers successfully pull it off, however, and just like Kyle did on Enzo, the Racing Point loses out on this occasion. Juan, sorry,
I'm just going to give you a note. Jay's already been lapped. He
oh
got
God,
lapped.
Not a great start for FEO McLaren, of course, powered by JDM-F1, who are official FEO partners. As there's Aaron's in the pits. Aaron's gone for an early pit stop to the mediums. Of course, now we know there's rain at the end of the race. That is, he's gone for the hards. So, quite an odd choice for Aaron. As it looks like Tyler's going to try another move on Juan Hernandez down into turn 3. He has a lot of overspeed and he's going to get this move done quite easily. He just needs to get a good exit as Juan has stuck on his inside. Down the back straight we go, heading down into turn number 4. We're going to be side by side for a short moment here. Is this one going to stay? As Juan Hernandez squeezes Tyler. He's got that done very nicely. That's a great move from the Spaniard. As Tyler's going to keep fighting that one, we'll keep an eye on that one throughout the race as Jack has dispatched Thomas.
So I mean, Juan, Tyler and Brady have all done pretty well now.
They're all doing really well. Great stuff from the trio here. Of course, Brady scoring a podium in Brazil. Really picked up his momentum as he has now racing for the McLaren team. As here comes Tyler, trying to make another move on Juan. Is it bold to do it in turn 1? He doesn't care. He's going for it. Into turn number 1. We'll stay on board with Juan for this one as he's pushed him very wide. Juan's definitely got a warning for that one as they're now side by side. Brady Pollock might look to get involved in this one as the Britishman.
No, I think he's just going to stick behind. Maybe get a switch back here.
Yeah, he might get a double switchback on them both as these are staying side by side through here. Brady's now going to look to attack Tyler. We'll go on board with Brady for this one as his gear... No, we're not. His gearbox is glitched. Is Tyler going to go for another move on Juan? Is he going to send it? No. Goes for a cautious option. He'll go from on the next lap. As this is letting Enzo and Kyle catch up, which would be very nice in favour of them. Somebody saying that will cost Aaron a chance at a win. Well, they didn't say Aaron, I assume it's Aaron they're talking about. Sam Davis stays right in the back of Tim. Tim into the pits. Is this to cover an undercut from his teammate? Maybe just that. We'll see what tires the Dutchman goes on. I imagine it'll be a set of hards. Or maybe mediums.
I mean, 220,
It's mediums.
and Aaron. Yeah. So...
I imagine we'll see Sam Daviste come into the pit soon. Of course, his brother or his engineer does watch the stream. Let's see where Aaron comes out.
No.
Here we go. We can see the two Alfa Romeos on your screen. It's going to be Aaron McFall who wins this battle. He's got the undercut in his teammate. But Tim is going to be attacking him straight away as the ERS is in Tim's favour. Let's see. Jarno expressing some emotions in the chat for Kyle.
Yeah, we can't quite
we can't really tell you those, but let's see. He's Benjamin Bulwark making some moves. He is past Junior now. Now he's going to try and attack Harry. Harry, of course, having that spin and heading through turn number 7. On the penalty front, there you can see your penalties. He's not going to be able to get Harry on this lap unless he goes for something outlandish, but I can't imagine he will. It's Austria. You can't do anything too bold. There's overtake opportunities. Left, right, and centre.
And I see Sam Daviste. He's staying out.
Yeah, he's going to go for the quicker mediums at the end. Is Tyler going to go for something on Juan Hernandez? Let's see, can he? He's going to go for the right-hand side once again. The third time Tyler's tried this. He's done a much better job of it this time. He can see Juan in his rear-view mirrors, just like we can see right now.
But Juan's saving his DRS for once.
Juan is saving his DRS. He has the slipstream and he has the DRS. He's going to go for the inside. It's Juan Hernandez into the brakes. Downshifting 2-second gear. Juan's going to keep this one unless Tyler can get alongside. He can't do that. Oh. Juan will keep this position. Great defending from Juan.
Harry.
Ben has gone past Harry. I imagine that was quite easy as Lewis
are battling as well.
Oh, quite close.
There.
These two have been practicing all day together, so this one's personal as Lewis getting the job done. Harry is now going to have to try trail Ben for the remainder of the race. As Tim's past Aaron.
Yeah,
Tim's got past his teammate, as Aaron's on much slower tyres. Tyler has made a venture into the pits alongside Enzo and Brady. This puts Danny Headcamper up into 3rd position, so he's come a long way since the start of the race.
Yeah, but he's on the hard. He wants to get to the inter-period and just not have to make the stop for another.
That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Jack, of course, hasn't made his pit stop, but he's in 5th position after serving that drive-through. He hasn't done too bad a job. He's now going to be under. Tim Wentick late on the brakes with a lock-up, nearly into the back of Jack Redmond. But he kept the car well. He's going to attack him now, the Alfa Romeo. Let's see what he can do. Right-hand side for Tim. This is going to be an easy move, I imagine. But Jack is going to fight it. Tim Wentick gets the job done. Not bad. That's Tim getting past Thomas Main and Jack Redmond so far this lap. Tyler has come out just ahead of Gromit Cup. Or I believe he's made an overtake there.
Behind, I think.
Yeah, he's made an overtake there. So good job from Tyler cutting himself back up the order. He's on a set of softs. Why is he on a set of softs? Is he planning to do like soft until the wet period?
Probably. Jack's in the pits now.
Jack in the pits alongside Kyle, alongside Sam, and alongside Juan. Tim has easily jumped Sam here. Sam has really messed out.
Sam's on the soft. He's going for...
Yeah, soft is the strategy here. Not bad as Aaron McFall's going to look to get past Thomas May. And of course, the two men we've seen have that almighty scrap in the first ever race of this league. It's been much easier now on this occasion for Aaron. He's got past...
First season 2, you mean? Well, until they...
No, first race of the season, first race ever in Britain. Scrap for the whole race. I think Thomas kind of let him through there, to be honest, because they're on different strategies. As Sam is now lapping Jay Bratcher. So, unfortunate for Jay, he's had a dreadful race so far. As Juan, Brady, getting past Gromit Cup.
They're going back, they're side by side.
Kyle and Lewis again. Ooh, bit of a squeeze on Lewis McWilliams. But Kyle... Yeah, it would have been quite funny to see the 2019 Mercedes Albon Lewis... Lewis getting Lewised. Seems quite funny.
But no, he isn't doing it, so... Oh, Gromit Cup's round!
Oh, Gromit Cup's around, unfortunate for him. He's going to make a pit stop, I imagine, here. Wants to come back on the track safely. And he's into the pits. Somebody's saying Tyler doing a god strat. He kind of is here. Both him and Sam Davistay here are looking very nice on these set of softs. As Thomas has a lock-up and has run very wide.
Soft, so...
Yeah, Juan went for the traditional strategy. Brady getting very late in the brakes against Juan.
No, but his tyre's probably in much better shape once the rain period comes.
Yeah, softs around here can do about 16 laps, I think. They can last ages. So if we're going by that data, they can go to the end of the race, but of course they can't, because they have to change their tyre compound. So if this rain isn't heavy enough for Inters, they're screwed. They have to make another pit stop when the rest don't.
Yeah.
But we will all find that out in due course. Look at Tim on the back of Danny. Exactly right, Britton. He's going to get past him on this occasion, I believe. Very late switch. Sam is rocking and rolling, quite literally. He's past Thomas now. Thomas is going to try to get to the rain, I believe. As it's getting dull. It's getting dull.
Yeah.
Ben's up to 10th after, of course, he started last and he made that contact. Are you still going to believe he can take a win here?
I mean, you could.
Oh, sorry to overcut. Enzo going for moving Brady. No, he didn't. He didn't go for it.
I mean, honestly, you can't exactly take the executive measures, like
like making his teammate crash for him to win. That's going to be memed for the entire season, I bet. Ben's brother saying Ben will take the win, so it's good to see the family is still quite confident in Ben. As Tim is pulling away rapidly in the set of mediums. Sam Davistay with another fastest lap, a 103.1. That is a second.
105.1.
105.1. 105.1. Kyle getting past CJ in a bit of an odd place, but CJ hasn't made a pit stop yet. Looks like Jack is going to make his way past the Scotsman as well. Good job from them two, getting up some more positions. That's definitely a warning for Jack. He went over that curb, as this is a beautiful helicopter shot we are currently having.
Not great for the Haas team now. They were looking so well, and then
Sam Davistay getting past Aaron.
Slow.
Yep, Sam Davistay getting past Aaron. As Enzo looks like he's made a bit of contact. It's getting very dull. It is getting very dull. The rain is here soon.
There's even someone to raindrops in the spot or two.
Yeah, if we stay on board with some people, there will definitely be some raindrops, as Kyle has got past his fellow Britishman, Harry, and I don't think Harry's going to be letting Jack through. This, of course, again, is a personal battle. A lot of personal battles here in this league. Oh, Harry's had a slide of oversteer. Jack, you're an idiot. Oh, no. That's very stupid from Jack Redmond, but of course he needs to get past because the rain will be coming soon. Although Jack, yeah, he only pitted for a set of mediums. Rain in less than 4 minutes, seemingly, so we can definitely tell by the weather here in the Styrian Hills. As Sam Davistay is now 2.5 seconds behind Tim Wentick. It's really going to be a case of who's the better wet weather driver here. Because I'm sure we're going to get a safety car in the rain. Enzo trying something on Brady. He's going to try something again as Jack has got past Harry. Here comes Enzo King. Gonna try, make the move.
Being lapped by more people.
He's got it done as Enzo. That's a very nice job from Enzo King. He's now gonna try attack Juan, of course, while his soft tyres are still in pristine condition. Tyre saving, you don't have to do much of it now because we do have this rain coming, unless of course you're a Danny Hetkamper who's running second position on 17 lap old hards. He's pulled a master plan, to be brutally honest. This would be a Driver of the Day performance for the Dutchman, an award he has never won.
Despite
being Season 1 champion, he's never won a Driver of the Day award. Sam Davis is going to try and make a move on him though, and catch up to Tim Wentick. He's just rapid now with Sam, as Tyler and Thomas Main. That's the second time Tyler's passed him today. Sam has got past Danny quite easily. Don't think Danny's going to fight this one. Danny's did a great job in terms of strategy by staying on these hard compound tyres, although his counterpart, his old teammate Thomas Main, has did the exact same thing on mediums.
Yeah, he's got passed by Tyler.
He has. But of course Thomas will be a bit slower on the mediums because the mediums get worn quicker, and I believe Lewis McWilliams is going to try and get past his contact between the two Scotsmen. Is there damage on the front of that Red Bull Racing car?
It's a bit personal as well. These two.
No, damage free for Lewis, but the two Scottishmen battling, going to try. Normally they're teammates in a lot of leagues, they are rivals here. They're going to be trying to make moves on each other. Sam Davistay is now 1.2 seconds behind Tim Wentic. I imagine his overtake is little to none for Sam. It's actually fairly even. Yellow flag in sector 3, it's a Ferrari, it's Junior on the wall for the second time in this race. He's reset the track, but it's safe to do so where he is, so it's absolutely fine. As his other Ferrari, the other Ferrari has just got past Juan. So, Ferrari with a bit of a mixed match day, as Enzo getting past Junior. Of course, Enzo in the car that Kyle Albert was meant to be in, but he made a last minute move to Racing Point as Lewis is getting past his teammate. I think Lewis will be keeping this one as Juan is fighting it back.
Oh, there's rain.
Juan has fought back. Are we seeing some droplets? Yes, we are. So, who's on board?
CJ's.
Yeah, there's raindrops in the middle sector as we are on board with Juan Hernandez. We can see raindrops. That means we're going to have some pit stops soon as Danny Headcamber has clocked over for his 20th lap, 21st lap actually. I don't know why it's always a lap out on them set of hard compound tyres. Thomas in the pits already. Has he gone for a set of inters? He has. So very early call for Thomas.
It's an early call, but it could be the right one.
It's got very wet very quickly here. It has got wet extremely quickly as Aaron is now catching Danny Headcamper. Juan has found a way past Enzo. Of course, you want to be a bit more cautious in the wet weather. Brady right on the back of these two. Brady's literally been that lone soldier tonight. He's just always been behind them. As what is Thomas's pace on the inters like? The two Scotsmen still battling. Here is Lewis and CJ. Bit of contact as Lewis has pushed CJ nearly into the wall. Saying the word wall just nearly gives me a voice crack every single time.
No, look how much Thomas is catching.
Thomas has pulled a masterclass here, I believe. Are we going to see some more pitters in? No. Tim Wentic, Sam Davistay, Danny staying out, Aaron staying out. Is Tyler going to box? No, staying out. What about Juan Hernandez? Because he's in a battle, so we'll have to wait and see. He's in. Juan is in. Enzo has stayed out, and Brady's in.
Tyler, he won in Spa when they went.
He did, as we have a McLaren around.
Brady.
No, it's Jay. It's Jay who's around.
Oh, no, I was talking
about
Kyle,
Jay 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Everyone's struggling. They're struggling so much. It has got so wet so quickly that anybody who is pit for intermediate tyres has pulled a masterclass. DRS has been disabled. This is a brilliant strategy for the guys here. Aaron Scott past Danny Headcamper. Where is Thomas going to come out? He's got past Brady. He's side by side with Brady Pola because Brady's just come out of the pits. Where will the Belgian go? He calls himself the Belgian Waffle for who the hell knows why. He's gone for a dummy. What a move from Thomas Main. He's gone for a dummy. He's pushed Brady a little bit wide in the wet weather. That is quite frankly an amazing move.
He's spun it.
He's really spun it. Everyone is struggling. Tim Wentic is in the pits. He's struggling in the pits. Everyone's going to be pitting. Aaron's going to be held up by his teammate here in the pits.
No, Sam surely must be kicking himself now. So is Aaron, because if they had pitted a lap earlier, they'd have had the lead.
Juan is currently your provisional leader on the intermediates, but them guys in front had such an advantage. They were so far in front. Where will they come out in relation to everybody? I think they still will get out in front of quite a lot of people.
And
as Harry is making his way into the pits, Karem saying Thomas losing 5/10 a corner. He didn't lose 5/10 a corner though, because he came out in front. Danny has jumped Aaron now, as Sam Davistay is going to be attacking Tim. Who is the better wet weather driver? That is what we're going to have to find out, as Aaron's probably going to attack Danny again. It would be great to see Danny Headcamper back on the podium. It really would. As Ben has snuck himself into a cheeky 9th position. He's going to try and get past Brady now. In 8th position. Late on the brakes. That's a very late dive. It's ambitious. But he gets it done. Brady's been passed by an FEL World Champion and a future FEL World Champion in 2 laps, as Brady's going to fight this one back. He doesn't care who they are. He's going to try, go around the outside, a bit bold. Not going to work, Brady, unfortunately for you.
The red glitch on my screen, oh.
He had that earlier for me, he doesn't now, however, as Tim Wentick is pulling the gap over Sam Davistay, so it looks like Tim could be on course for a victory here. Jerome Muller saying full wet. Yeah, we could see full wet. It's rained very quickly here. It has rained very, very quickly here. As Danny is pulling away from Aaron. Aaron's had a bit of a slide. Tyler now in 5th. Tyler's a great wet weather driver though. We've seen that on so many occasions in here and in different leagues. He's creating wet conditions, as we have been told by the Williams driver of Scotland Witch, who is now catching Grommet Cup. That was a transition. That was totally didn't mean to happen. That was a transition.
No, Carson, he just needs to see.
Didn't Ben already win it? No, he didn't. Crime saying Evan has zero confidence in Warwick's Rage. No, I don't. And I'm not discussing FEL here, as Ben is now going to look to try get past FIFA.
The ERS situation is much more in Tim's favour, so...
ERS doesn't really matter, I'm pretty sure, in the wet conditions. I know it gives you that speed boost, but like, it saves.
Bend, then he'll be
yes, of course. He's pulling away from Tim. Sorry, Tim is pulling away from Sam anyway, so you don't need to worry too much about defending. As the battle for the lead may be off, but the battle for the podium is now... It's on. Because Danny is pulling away from Aaron. And Danny's did a great job this race. It's a driver of the day worthy performance, I'm sure, from Mr. Danny Headcamper. He was screwed over with an after race pace. That's what I meant to say. An after race penalty here last season, where he lost the win to Benjamin Bulwark, which got Benjamin Bulwark's strategy rocking and rolling. But let's wait and see. We are brand new to the wet conditions. Will we get full wet conditions? We'll find out in a few laps, I'm sure. As Ben is going to be trying a move on the Belgian of Thomas Main. Down into turn number 3, late in the brakes again from Benjamin. He's going to try what he did to Brady.
And the apprentice has beaten the master, it seems.
As Jack is also going to try out traction Brady. These two are side by side here as we head down into turn number 4. Can Jack Redmond go around the outside of Brady Pollock? Is that a possibility? He's going to try it, alright.
Oh no!
Oh, he's been pushed. He's kept the car there. Bit of a wobble as these two. He settled to go in behind for the safer option. How clever from Jack, to be honest, because that wasn't going to work in no universe ever. As yes, Graham saying Alfa Romeo. Of course, Graham is the permanent Alfa Romeo driver. His replacement is Aaron McFall in 4th position, who he was losing time to Danny. He's sticking in that gap now, which is good to see. Ben is now going to try get past Juan here with 10 laps to go.
DRS front, Juan has got pretty much of... He's got 67%, so he'll be able to pull away a bit in the straights.
Yes, of course, Juan has more ERS, but this is Benjamin Bulwark. He is a different level in terms of pace sometimes. Thought Benjamin was going to go for that. That would have been a bit stupid. Jeroen Muller complaining he still hasn't seen a backflip. Alright then. As P&P Mac is going to try again on Brady. He hasn't got the traction this time. That move won't be on, I don't believe, unless he goes for something very late, but that would be quite stupid in the wet weather, because of course it's easy to lock up.
What is it? What good is it having a bunch of pace if you just don't have the brain to use it?
Yeah, but he does have the brain to use it. We've seen that so many times. He's did 2 last firsts in FVR, not once. He's done it twice.
There's Bahrain and...
Oh, somebody in the pits. That is Junior who's in the pits. Has he made contact with Scarlet Witch? Because Grommet Cup has found a way past. So maybe he has. CJ is catching Junior's retired in the pits.
No, it's just next. Oh, yeah.
Sam Davise lapping the Williams now. That is our 2nd lapped car of the day. Boulaball saying every move is stupid in the wet if you're Evan. Well, no, diving somebody from 150 metres in the wet is a little bit stupid.
Oh, Benjamin's past Juan.
Yep, Ben's just done that and just proved me wrong. Juan's got a beautiful switchback, however, on Benjamin Power. These all contact. Bit of contact between them two. as they both had chunks of rear sliding. Is Ben going to go for it on Juan? He's going to keep the car in there. This is quite dangerous for Benjamin Bulwark. He's going to try to keep the car side by side. Cannot pull it off. Ben just goes for everything he sees, and it's beautiful. He's gone for it again. He's spawned contact between the two. Ben has somehow got past, but he has pushed Juan. He's pushed Juan off the racing line. Juan won't be happy with that one too much, but we'll find out after the race, of course. That was bold. That was bold for Ben.
I guess there's probably going to be some. You just hear somebody in Spain just trying something along the lines of all the time you have to leave at the space.
Just for the record, we haven't had a safety car yet.
Yeah, that's
an FVR race without a safety car.
FVR Silverstone actually, season 2.
No, we had one. We had one on the first lap.
Didn't.
We did.
Oh, I swear we didn't.
Okay, maybe we did. Graham was complaining that we didn't actually, that we would never have a race without a safety car. Well, here you are, Graham. Thomas Main, gonna look to get past one. Thomas actually said he wanted to finish about 8th. He's currently in 8th, so not doing too bad a job.
He has a penalty though.
Yeah, he
Harry
does.
went on the wet.
Full wets, maybe. Harry has gone for a set of wet compound tyres. He left it way too late to go onto the inters. So we'll have to see. Brady has fed away past Thomas. These two are side by side, just like Benjamin Bulwark and Juan Hernandez were on the previous lap. They're staying side by side. This is very dangerous, I believe. I'm saying everything's dangerous, as that's a half spin for Brady Pollock and for Thomas Main. Oh, Jack's hit Brady. Brady around into the wall and on the grass. That wasn't really Jack's fault though. It wasn't Jack's fault, I wouldn't say. It was just unfortunate. They shouldn't have been side by side through there. That was just... Jay actually hasn't crashed 3 people out, I don't think. But CJ still can't find a way past Enzo, as the action has died down slightly, but the racing certainly hasn't, as Aaron still can't find a way past Danny Head-Camper, and Tim Wentic is just pulling away from Sam Daviste. He's now 4 seconds ahead of the Dutchman. This is a great drive from Tim.
You know, I think Jay might want to start using his ERS. Maybe that's split apart.
What? Why does he have 90? Well, to be honest, he's 10 seconds behind. He's more than 10 seconds behind Scallop, which there's no really point. He's driving for his pride. As that is a yellow flag, there's a Haas who has crashed in the pit lane. That's Harry. He's spun, so it's not wet weather tyres at all.
Oh dear. Harry in Austria, not the best combination.
Harry's now waiting, I believe, to... Oh, I don't know what Harry was doing, to be frankly honest. Harry in Austria is not a great combination at all. He's now down in 18th spot, as Scallop Witch getting a little bit of screen time by being the lapse traffic that Danny and Aaron have to dispatch. VRT Power says everyone was saying there'd be 3 VRT drivers on the podium each season. We currently have 1.
Yeah, you've got Tim, and then it's just Sam, who is in Power 1, Danny, who's not Power 1 either, as far as I know.
No, he's not. Tyler not doing a bad job in 5th position. He's had a steady drive, going to pick up some points for Racing Point alongside his teammate Kyle. Of course, Brady was in a good points position, but then he had that incident, and he's now being chased by Enzo King. 6 laps to go. Is that a battle? No, it's not. It's just Thomas slapping Jay. Jack on the back of Juan. Sorry to overcut you there.
Oh, sorry, don't worry. Yeah, they're interesting, Juan and Jack.
Yeah, of course, Jack would be quicker on pace-wise, but that doesn't mean anything here, as it is... is Jack gonna go for it? Is Jack gonna go for it around the outside? No. Don't do that, Jack. That's so stupid. I feel like Jack,
Are you on repeat?
Yeah, I just keep saying Jack is stupid. I'm sorry, Jack, as Harry has... He's retired in the pit lane. He's had enough, and I don't blame him.
I mean, you are just stating facts.
Here comes Jack to try make a move. Jay has retired in the pit lane now as well. Here comes Jack Redmond, gonna try around the outside at turn number 3 in the wet weather conditions. Not an easy move from anyone's standards. Is he gonna try a switchback on the switchback man himself? Yes, he is. Going side by side. He's had an oversteer. Both of them have. As here comes Jack Redmond down the the top straight in Austria as it can be called. He's going to try around the outside. Oh, contact!
no.
Contact! Jack's nearly spun. Great save, but Jack has. That was a bit iffy there, as the other Haas is just come back out on track, even though he has retired. But here we go.
Oh, Alex was here saying, we're not who the commentators are, but not how are the commentators.
I don't think anyone has asked who the commentators are, to be honest. But thank you to everyone for watching. Welcome Balliner, who's now in the chat. Thank you for watching. Jerome Muller, of course, in the chat. The IGK Esports graphic man. Make sure to check him out on Instagram. He's a very good graphic designer. Lewis is down at 14th. He's struggled big time here. He's really struggled big time. He's on an awful drive, and he's going to be probably angry with himself, I imagine. Tim now 6.2 seconds ahead of Sam Davistay. We were robbed of a battle, I think, between them two.
Sam Davistay probably took a dry setup. But it might have been
yeah, maybe.
Or maybe, I don't know, dry setups aren't that, and the wet end zone nearly off.
Oh, Enzo, of course, it's so difficult to get the traction down at turn number 3. Is Lewis going to demonstrate for us? No, he's done it perfectly. Well done, Lewis. There's a little bit of a battle developing here in the middle sector. Jack has caught back up to Juan, and Thomas is catching them, and so is Kyle. So we could see a little bit of a last lap showdown, maybe. As Danny's fallen off the back of Sam, so Sam does have good pace. Tim is just in a different level today, which is good to see, as Tyler's now going to have to defend from Benjamin Bulwark for 3 laps, which is no easy feat for anybody. But Tyler's good in the wet.
When Benjamin was coming through the back.
Yeah, he kept him behind in Canada, however. So
yeah,
he's not going to let him through. It's a race.
No,
it's racing. It's motor racing. You don't let people through in the first race of a new season. It's just not unforeseen. Jack's going to try another move on Juan. We've seen him try one the last time, but it didn't work out very well. Is he going to try something again? No, he's not. This has been a good race for Jack so far. He wasn't feeling well up until this morning. He's still not feeling great. I mean,
yeah, he's nearly lost it twice.
He nearly was feeling a lot worse. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He nearly was feeling a lot worse as Walter getting lapped by the race leader Tim Wendick.
Ben's brother saying, Ben, dive bomb incoming.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Aaron's caught up to Danny here. Is Danny starting to struggle, maybe? Possibly.
Yeah,
It'll be the yellow flag in sector 2. It is Enzo. Enzo in the gravel. That's the
second Ferrari.
Junior visited that gravel trap twice in qualifying in the race. Enzo's now paying the visit. It's obviously sponsored by Ferrari or something, because they like visiting it, but Enzo has gone off. It's too late for a safety car or anything, so that wasn't a possibility.
Oh, he's just tried braking board. He's tried 100-meter braking board.
Ben's weaving. Why is Ben weaving? Is Ben just being a showboat?
I don't know, get out the spray or something.
Yeah, maybe. Enzo has retired from the session in the pits. Of course, you have to do it in the pits, so that is another free position for everyone. As Perry saying the wets weren't the right choice. No, they were not. Is Ben picking up a warning there, probably, as Tim has started the 35th lap of the Grand Prix. Yellow flag in sector 3. Has somebody gone off? No, it's just Enzo. Oh, Woda's manually retired from the session.
There's an explanation for what Benjamin was doing from Karem.
Oh, he's warming up the surface temperatures. Yeah, I know. I kind of realised that after I said it. I sounded like an idiot. Sam told me to tell you to watch Sam. I
mean, he's kind of alone right now. Like,
yeah, not really the rain looks very heavy. It looks like it's kind of like hailstones at this point.
But look at the gap between Danny and Aaron, so it looks like an easy podium for Danny.
Oh, what happened to Aaron?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, he fell off a bit.
Oh, Jack and Juan trying something. They were battling a bit, maybe a bit of contact as Jack and Juan are now side by side. This is getting very interesting as we're on the second lap, last lap of the race. Down the inside for Jack Redmond. No, Juan defending beautifully. Juan is doing a defensive masterclass, quite frankly, today. Great job from Juan Hernandez.
Lap 36 now, Tim's crossed the line.
Yeah, we're on the final lap of the race. Sam absolute battered by Tim is right. Tyler has done a great job keeping Ben behind. Ben hasn't really put up a fight to him, to be honest. So he's done a great job. Jack gonna try to get past Juan, definitely. Of course, penalties will change that battle. Jack won't beat Juan anyways. Also, Ben doesn't really have to try anything on Tyler, I'm forgetting, because Tyler does have a penalty. Aaron lost us so much time. What's happened to Aaron? Does he have front wing damage, maybe? Oh, he does! He's no left end plate. So there was contact there. There was definitely contact between Danny Headcamper and Aaron McFall. What is the penalties like for Aaron?
Oh, we will... that big oversteer and that...
He has to have equal penalties, so there'll be nothing there. Is Jack going to try something at one last time? No, he hasn't been able to get the traction down.
We're going to get an opportunity 3-4 after all this.
We are, but here he comes, Tim Wentic to win the first race of F4 Season 3. Tim Wentic is your winner in Austria. What a great drive from him. Sam Daviste is going to come home in second position. The championship man last season, getting off to a good start this season, he comes home second. What a masterclass drive. Danny Headcamper on the podium once again, third position. Aaron, I don't have a clue what happened to him on that last lap. He's now 24 seconds behind Danny, but he comes home in fourth. Tyler will come home in sixth, but Ben is going to get fourth position on penalties. What a great comeback drive for Benjamin Bulwark. Juan Hernandez is going to come home in seventh position. Him and Jack getting real rear slidey. Jack will get eighth, Thomas ninth, and Kyle will pick up the final points positions of the day.
No, Brady does.
Oh no, Brady will. Tyler had a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yep.
And Lewis is going to come home in 13th. He is the last man on the first lap.
Yeah.
Great drive from Tim Wentic, I have to admit. Great drive from Tim. And your driver of the day for the game is Ben. That doesn't count for anything. We do have an official driver of the day vote after the race, of course. But it's going to be tough between Ben and Tim. Between Ben and Danny, the two AlphaTauris.
Oh, Aaron spun.
Oh no, Aaron. But there's your podium. Tim Wentic on top. His first F4 race victory in the first race of the season. Getting the campaign rolling. Getting the campaign rolling for Alfa Romeo. As Brendan, who is the Formula 1 Safety Award winner?
Let me just get the race results and then I'll get you. Make sure to take a look through it. I'll give it to Danny perhaps for just getting through the back, and then...
Danny wins the Formula 1 Safety Award, but your race results, Tim Wentic from fourth in the grid wins here in Austria. Sam Daviste in second position with the fastest lap. Good performance for him. Danny Headcamper from 16th finishes in third. Benjamin Bulwark from last finishes fourth. Aaron McFall fifth. Tyler finishes sixth, followed by Juan Hernandez in seventh. And Jack Redmond finishes eighth after a drive-through on the opening lap. Dart FIFA finishes ninth. Brady 10th. Kyle in 11th. CJ 12th. Lewis 13th. And Grommacup 14th. Scott Rich 15th. And your non-finishers are Roder Lawler, Enzo King, Harry F1 Hub, Jay Bratcher, and Gift Pachero in the Ferrari. So that is it. That's the opening race of the season. All done and sorted. No, we don't do post-race interviews anymore.
Okay. I was just being sure.
That is it. That is the opening race of the season. Quite exciting for the most part. Of course, next week we are back in Singapore. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Make sure, of course, at the same time next week to check back here and watch that race. It's going to be a great one. Thanks to all. We reached a peak of 18 viewers, so thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next week. Stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.